Hey beauties, how's it going? It's Bryanna here, and I'm back with the second video. I hope you guys liked the first video. If you did, please let me know and like the video so that way I can see if I'm wasting my time or not. But even still, I feel like I'm probably just going to keep doing these because I actually really like doing them. I love filming, I love sharing my build, and I love having fun with them. I like the different designs that I choose. Like this one here is actually something I've never done before. I've never done like this little like lighthouse vibe, I guess you could say. I've never done that before. But yeah, I can't wait for you guys to see this build. The outcome of it is actually one of my favorite builds that I have done before. I have a ton of builds, which you can see in the gallery. I did link it in my first video, but I can do that down below as well. Something that I also never do in my builds is use my platforms. I'm just not like a platform kind of person, I guess. I don't know, but hopefully I like utilize them. I can't even speak again today. If you guys watch my first video, it's I had my COVID vaccine on Saturday. I'm feeling a lot better today. I'm not as tired. I'm just like, I'm just really tired. I'm like not tired. I'm like annoyed, I guess. I don't know. My work has been extremely busy lately. There's a viral TikTok going around with Levi's shorts, and yeah, we've been busy because of that. We just keep constantly getting online orders, and yeah, it's just really overwhelming. So yeah, we're just trying to catch up right now, and we are really understaffed, but we're not going to get into that. But yeah, so one of my favorite parts of this build is like the lighthouse vibe that I did do. I didn't make it like a lighthousey vibe or like the coastal. I just kind of like, I like the outside part of it more so. Um, right now I'm just working on like a small little bathroom. It has like a toilet in it, and it's just got like a little sink, and that's it. I just didn't want to make it that big yet. I do add another bathroom on the second floor, which we'll get to later on in this video. Um, this house is not as big as what I normally do. I believe this is on a 30 by 20 lot. I don't normally, I do like the 40 by 30 or the 50 what is it, 40 and like, or the 64 by 64. The 64 by 64 lot is I, I love that lot, but it's way too big. I'm maybe in like maybe soon I'll do a build. It's probably not gonna be like a one video thing. It's probably going to be like maybe a 2 or 3 parter because there's no way. They take forever. I've done them in the past, and I just like I worked on them for like a few days, and that's yeah, it's a lot. So hopefully I start to do that. I really love these paintings. They are custom content. They are, I believe I just searched like when I was doing the custom content that I just searched like paintings, like wall paintings, and they were there. I love adding like paintings onto walls. I find that it just like brings it, like makes it really homey. In my house we have a lot of photos like on our walls, and we have them literally everywhere. So I feel like that's just something that we do. um, I just downloaded these countertops yesterday. This video I did film yesterday, but I love them. They're so cute. I just really liked the color of them. I liked the style. Another thing that I don't normally do is do like a little like side thing, like a side table. What is this called? Island, I guess. I don't really know. Yeah, I don't do islands either, but like I'm just like adding like the bar stools here. I don't normally do that, but I felt like I should this time. I just wanted to do things in this build that I don't normally do. So, I don't know. It's just something that I like to do. So, hopefully in the future I start to do that a little bit more and like kind of get out of my comfort zone. But I don't know. It's just weird. Um, so now I'm just like doing up the kitchen. I really like this build. Like, even I found that I did a really open concept, which is something that I don't normally do. I did mention in my last video that I don't normally do like open concept, but in this build I really did. My favorite part of this build is the lighthouse area, and actually the living room. I can't wait for you guys to see the living room and how it comes together. It's gonna be I just can't wait. It's gonna be so cute. I sound like a little kid on Christmas morning, but I'm really excited for you guys to see it because I'm actually really proud of it. And this actually didn't take me as long as like my normal builds, but I really wanted to highlight a lot of things. Like I wanted to do a lot of things that I've never done before. I've said that like 50 times now, but I did. I don't normally do a lot of this stuff that I did in this build, but like I use a lot of platforms, I use a lot of items that I don't normally use. I added a lot of like things like the open concept and the sidebar there. I don't normally do that in any of my builds. Yeah, so I'm really hoping that you guys like this video. Maybe if you like it a little bit more, just let me know in the comments. And yeah, I'm always open to feedback, but like please don't hurt my feelings because I do have a soft heart. Yeah, so I can't wait for you guys to see the final ending of this. I did add the like little door there to go to the backyard, and I'm gonna do the same as what I did in the front. I'm just gonna add a little platform to go out. I didn't do like a deck style like I normally do. I don't know, like I said, I just kind of wanted to do some things that I've never done before, so this is like really new to me. Let me know if you guys are liking it so far. If not, I mean, hey, like I said, I'm open to feedback, but please be nice. I'm a soft-hearted person. I take things so like to heart. I'm obsessed with this table. It's so cute. I love the plants on the table. I find it really different. I believe that's from the custom content from the Jardine that I mentioned in the last video. You can check out that video, and you can also see the link that I added with like with their info, and you can download it right away. I'll just link their website, which I already did. But yeah, just take a look. I for some reason, like I find that when I'm working really fast or I'm trying to like get it done quickly, that I constantly make like the smallest mistakes. Like I just added 3 chairs there and I tried to fit it in, but because of where the plants are on the table, you actually can't do that. Also, for some reason in this house, I struggled with rugs, which I don't normally struggle with the rugs. Normally with my rugs, I'm always like, oh, this is what I'm gonna use and whatnot. But for some reason in this build, I really struggled with it. I don't know why, but whatever. It is what it is, I guess. I don't know. But I really like the one from Snowy Escape, the one that I just used in the kitchen there, just for the sink. It's really cute. I try to hide like the garbage can where that cabinet is, but I don't think I ended up keeping it. I just wasn't really a fan. I don't know. It looked kind of cool at the beginning there, but I don't normally use that garbage because if you didn't know already, you can actually recycle when if you use the other garbage can. I don't remember the name of it, but it looks like really high tech. Kind of looks like a robot when you use it as well. If you throw things in the garbage, you actually get money for it. So you get like 10 simoleons if you use that garbage, which hey, who doesn't like the 10 simoleons? But also, let's be honest, who actually uses their regular money? Like I can guarantee you everybody not everybody, but like everybody cheats in this game. Like whether it's like using MCC Command Center or using Slice of Life or anything like that, which I love all of those. I also have base mental drugs in my game. It's actually really fun. Not that I'm like a huge like drug person, like I don't do drugs. I really don't, I promise. I'm just laughing because I don't know why I'm laughing. Maybe I'm nervous laughing because this is my second video and I'm just really nervous. I don't know. I'm just adding like some clutter. I really like that little dish soap and sponge. It kind of like gave it like a little like real kitchen vibe. I don't know. It's just really cute. I really love that painting, and I always forget about it, but I love the style of it, like the little daisies. Maybe it's because it's my favorite flower and I'm like super biased about it. I don't know, but yeah, so I'm just gonna I'm getting rid of that cabinet because it was a little bit too big and didn't really go with the style that I was looking for, and I was just trying to add like a little counter space for the stove there. I find that I always like over like clutter when I'm doing like my kitchen. I don't know how to describe that, but I always do that. I always like tend to add more than I should, and then I have like no counter space for them to actually like cook or do whatever. So yeah, I just thought I'd add a counter there and just kind of make it for them. I believe I ended up putting something on that counter because again, I clutter way too much. I have way too much on my mind. I don't know. I really don't know why I do that, but hopefully I learn to stop doing so much clutter and do like a tiny house. That's like gonna be a big challenge for me, is to do a tiny house. If you want to see me do a tiny house, please let me know in the comments, because I'm really curious to see if anybody like wants to see that, because it's gonna be such a struggle. I feel like me doing that voiceover is gonna be hilarious. I don't know. It's just me. Like, I don't know. Yeah, see, I'm gonna use that garbage can, the one that I was talking about, that where you can get the 10 simoleons. Yeah, it's that one there. If you use it, you get the 10 simoleons for just whatever, just throwing out garbage. I don't know why they do that, but I actually learned that on TikTok. There's a girl, I don't remember the creator. If I do end up finding the creator, I'll link her info down below. But yeah, she does like this series of things you might not know in The Sims, and that was one of the things that I didn't know, and I was like, holy crap, like that's actually really cool. This like little living room area, I did it open concept, and you'll see how it ends up being. I didn't keep it this way. It actually turns out to be a lot bigger than what it is. I did really want to keep those medium walls, but not the medium walls, the short walls, but they just like weren't going with my style and like what I was doing. I probably could have kept it for that one wall, like where the bench is, but then like it would have cut off the bench and it kind of defeated the purpose. In all of my builds, I put a fireplace with my TV. I don't know why I do this, but it's just one of those signature things, like I mentioned before, which you'll also see later on, that I added the bee, which I mentioned in the very first video, that I always put a bee into my builds. I love that living room. That's how you say. That's how it is. It's living room. I love that couch. It's so cute. This one is the cutest little sectional. I love it so much. But yeah, so now you're gonna see, I'm just gonna like make the living room a little bit bigger. I'm gonna add like a room into it. I used air quotations, like you guys can see what I'm doing right now. But yeah, I added like that little area, and then I'm just like, it's kind of like a platform, so I kind of separated it from the actual like living room area. So the down like spot, like where the fireplace is and where the TV is, because when you think about it, you don't really go down there. And I thought like I would put the front door there and like kind of switch up the living room and like kind of use the platform to go up, to go into your house, but I didn't really like the look of it. Like I'm like on the outside, so I just kept it the same. I just put it back. Yeah, I wish I could have figured it out. Maybe in like another build I'll do it like that. I'm just very like particular when it comes to the outside. Like I'm all about that curb appeal. In this house, I actually didn't do the outside until like the middle or the end, because I really struggled in my last video, which you saw. I changed it 100 times. I just wanted to give myself a chance to like kind of do the inside and like kind of get used to like what I'm doing, and kind of figure out like what colors I wanted to use and whatnot. I really love this blue color. I don't know what it is. In my builds right now, I'm just loving the blue. I filmed today's Tuesday. I actually filmed a vacation home. I actually made it a vacation home, and I'll add it to the gallery, and I'll post the video hopefully next week. I'm hoping to do videos every Thursday. Thursdays are typically my days where I don't really work at my two jobs. I only work at the one job on Thursdays. But I'll let you guys know, if you guys like Thursdays or whatever, just use the little notifications bell so you get a notification that my video has been uploaded. But if I change the date or whatever, I'll let you guys know. But I'm thinking Thursday is a good day. Yeah, so I'm just gonna do it that way. I'm just adding like some plants, which you'll see in all of my builds here. Yeah, so you'll see in all my builds here that I love adding plants. I find that it's such a great like clutter thing to do, is utilize your plants. I do that so often. As I was mentioning about the blue, and I actually build like a vacation home in Sulani. I mentioned that in my first video, that I really wanted to do a Sulani build. When I tell you I'm obsessed with that build, I'm obsessed with it, and I cannot wait for you to see it. It'll actually be in the gallery before you guys actually see the video, probably. So if you saw it already, please let me know in the comments if you liked it, or even comment in the gallery if you like it. As I mentioned in the first video as well, make sure when you're searching for my videos that you select on the sidebar, you include custom content, because I use a lot of custom content. You'll see that in all of my builds. I don't use base game very often. That's actually a challenge I'm gonna do later on in my like little YouTube series, I guess. I'm going to be doing base game, and I have a few ideas up my sleeve. I actually have a list going. I've actually had this list for since like February. Megan, which I mentioned in the first video, the girl that I work with, I told her about my list before, and she actually gave me a few ideas of like challenges and stuff. A lot of the stuff most of this I'm gonna be building. I mean, maybe I'll do some gameplay. We'll see. I'm not a huge gameplay kind of person, so probably won't be doing that, but we'll see. We're gonna see. Who knows? But I'm just gonna give it a try and see how we like it. I'm really hoping that I figure it out. I don't know. I'm really indecisive. I did mention that before, that I am extremely indecisive. And I always forget about that hammer tool. Why do I always have to do everything so manually? I don't know why I do that, but I guess I'm just used to it now. I don't know. It's just something that I need to work on, I guess. Who knows? Now I'm just working on just kind of doing like the finishing touches of the living room area. I'm so in love with like this little record player. It's so cute. Again, it's custom content, of course. Why wouldn't it be? But I'm just like adding like some plants, as I mentioned a few minutes ago. One of the main things that I love doing is utilizing all of the plants and like using that for like clutter. Same with books. I find that books and plants are such a huge like cutter. Again, with not being able to talk. Oh, jeez. But I just find that like books and plants are really good to utilize like clutter. Same with like bookshelves. Like you can add anything to a bookshelf. Not even like I wouldn't even consider it a bookshelf. Like just a shelf in general. I also like if I cannot find something, I will search it. I'm not about to like take forever to like go through the gallery and not the gallery, whatever, is that a gallery? Like, I don't really know. Let me know if you know what the name of this, like, where all this stuff is. Maybe it is the gallery. Who knows? I really don't know. But yeah, I'm just trying to, like, just clutter everything up and, like, add things to the walls. I find that, like I mentioned earlier, like, about the kitchen, I feel like I clutter the kitchen too much, but, like, I feel like you can't clutter a kitchen too much. I don't know. I'm in, like, that weird phase right now where, like, I like everything. Uh, I'm, like, really indecisive. Like I mentioned earlier as well, and in my previous video, I don't know. I just love doing that. I'm just adding like the books to that little bookshelf, and I believe I'm just gonna add like a couple plants. Oh, I forgot that I did this. I don't even have words to tell you how much I love this. I find that it's such a huge, like, bold statement piece. Like using that wood little spot there like that. I just kind of like twirled it there so you guys could see like the style of it. I I love it. Like I'm actually obsessed with it. I love the color. I love the way it looks like with the living room. It kind of makes it look like it's separated from like like the platform, which it is separated because it's a platform. But I just like how I utilize that like space really well. And let me know if you like it too. I really like that wood piece. I don't normally add that to my build, which I mentioned at the beginning of the video. In this build, I wanted to use things that I don't normally use, and I definitely have never used those in one of my builds. When I downloaded it for the custom content, a lot of people use it as like in their bedroom, and they used it to like kind of separate the bed from the like dresser or like the bathroom or whatever. But excuse me, I've never like done that before. Like I just kind of left it in like the little shopping gallery, whatever that is. I really need to find out the name of this, like what that is. But yeah, I've never used it before, so I was really excited to use it in my build. Um, I use that flooring, like the outdoor flooring, a lot. I did use it in my last build because I just downloaded the one that I did use. I just downloaded it into my stuff. So I was really wanting to use it in this build because I use it in all of my builds. And now I think I'm gonna decorate that little section of that piece of the lighthouse. I can't tell you how excited I am for you guys to see the final product of this. It's literally my favorite. I cannot believe I did this, and I can't wait for you to see it. I'm so excited. I can't express to you how excited I am because I'm so in love with it. I love the way that it turned out. And once it like starts to come together, you're like, "Oh my God, like I see like where her vision is." Cuz I just like I'm a huge reader. So I just gave it away, but I'm just um I'm just doing like a little reading section, but yeah, I love this little area. It's separated from the house, so it's a separate door. I really wanted to do it that way because I just wanted to do like its own little area. Plus, I wasn't really sure what I wanted to do with the upstairs of it, but I wanted to utilize the the lighthouse effect. So when I did do that, I was really excited. And as you can see, it's gonna start to come together very shortly, but um like I mentioned in the beginning of like when I was talking about this, I like to talk if you didn't know that already, but I love to read. I'm a huge reader. I actually have an Instagram page for my books that I have been reading. I just started doing that. I know I'm crazy. All I do is like start pages. Like I have an Instagram page for like my own personal Instagram page. I have my photography page. Now I have like my Sims like YouTube channel, and now I'm doing the my Instagram like reading page. If you're into like rom-coms or like anything like that, like I even read crime thrillers. If you're into those, I'll link my Instagram page for that down below, and you can actually like give me a quick follow. I'm gonna be reviewing books that I've been reading through from January 2021 until current. So whatever I'm reading, because it's May now, I'm gonna have to go and backtrack like what I was reading. Oh, I'm just trying to figure out what that was, but then I go back down and it's actually the little wooden piece that I was talking about. I have to size them down a little bit because they are like going into my walls. I probably could have put them somewhere else, but that really wasn't the point. Like I really wanted to keep that effect, but they still look kind of like they still look good. Like even though they are a little bit shortened, they still look good. Yeah, so if you want to give me a follow on my Instagram page for my reading, I'll link it down below. And yeah, I love to read romantic comedies and crime thrillers. Honestly, like I just love reading. I've always been a reader. Like ever since I was young, I've loved to read books. I'm just such a huge book nerd. I don't know why, but I've always been a book nerd. I'm just working on the upstairs. I don't think I changed anything else downstairs. I believe I left it all the same. So I think now I'm just working on the upstairs. Once you see the final product of the upstairs, I'm not even kidding. Like I don't mean to like toot my own horn, but I'm obsessed with this build, like the top floor of it. I feel like I like utilized all of the space that I had. Like I don't know what it is with this build. Like I like I said, like I don't normally do some of the stuff that I did in this build, so maybe that's why like it was like a huge learning curve for me. So I'm definitely going to be using some of the stuff that I have in this build that I've never used before. I did keep the floors consistent, which I don't normally do in my builds. I normally just change every room as a different wood style or different color. But in this build, I still did that with my bedroom. But like this small room that I'm right here, I ended up not using it as a room. I ended up taking down the walls, which you'll see later on. I tried to use that big door. I love that big sliding door effect. I don't know. I just really like the look of it. It's really cool. But yeah, so another thing that I do all the time is I use the same doors. I'm so in love with that door. I kid you not. I use it in every single one of my houses, and if you keep watching my builds, you'll see that I use it in every single one of my houses. I don't know what it is, but I love that, and I love this bed here. It's really cute. I love the flat, but I didn't end up keeping it because it is a little bit big for that bedroom there, but I don't even know if I went with a single bed or if I did go with the double. but I don't even remember because I did this yesterday and I was absolutely exhausted yesterday. Yeah, so I actually filmed not filmed. I did my voiceover for my first video yesterday. Today's Tuesday. Yesterday was Monday. So I did my voiceover yesterday for my very first video. Yeah. So I mentioned that I was like exhausted, which I was because of my COVID vaccine. I was just really tired and I don't know. Like I was feeling okay on Sunday, but yesterday it just really hit me. Maybe because I was at work. I don't know, but yeah. So today I did this build yesterday after I did my voiceover. So sometimes when I like to like unwind, like if I had a bad day or whatever, this carpet gave me hell. I don't even think I ended up keeping it, or maybe I did. I don't even remember. But yeah, see, so like I mentioned in my first video, the Windows key is right beside my Alt key. So if I'm like playing in the dark, I can't even see my keyboard because it doesn't light up unless I actually use the keyboard. So once I tap it, it actually lights up. But if it's like idling or I'm just like on my computer, it literally doesn't move. So yeah. I wanted to use these barn door TV again because I wanted to add a TV into the bedroom. I don't normally do that in my builds, but for this one, I just kind of liked the look of it, and it is a smaller room. I don't normally do the rooms like that. I normally do them really big, but today, um, I just really wanted to. Sorry, I was just reading a text from one of my managers. I know he's watching this because him and Megan have been, they've been on my ass to get this done because, yeah, they know how much I love playing Sims and how much I love to build and stuff. So they're both really excited. So I know he's watching, but yeah, he just sent me a text. So I was just reading it. I'm so obsessed with that pink like butterfly. I'm a huge butterfly person. I love butterflies. I have a tattoo of a butterfly, of course. I'm a chick. Most girls have a tattoo of a butterfly. That's like super what is it called? I don't even know. I don't even know, but most of us do have it. But anyways, we're not going to get into that. Yeah, so I'm just working on the bathroom now. I didn't really add a lot of clutter into the bedroom. I just wanted to keep it simple. Same with the bathroom here. I didn't really do anything different. Like, I just wanted to keep everything simple. Like, for the upstairs, I wasn't, like, into the, like, clutter of it. I just kind of wanted to make it small and, like, utilize the space that I did have. So, you'll see that in this build as well, that I do that. And I don't think I constantly search things because I can never find anything, or I just have so much custom content that I know that I have, but I just forget about and I don't even know where it is because I have way too much custom content. I shouldn't say that because on my last computer, on my MacBook, I had way more than what I do right now on my gaming computer, but I lost all of it when I got my new computer. I put them on a USB, but unfortunately when I put them on the USB, they didn't all go onto it. I don't know why that happened, but the stupid MacBook, I'm so over it. But I have a new one, a brand new MacBook for school, which I'm not using it at all for Sims or gaming or anything like that. I don't want to mess it up. It's like brand new. I'm really nervous to use it, but I needed it for school, so I have barely touched it. I downloaded like what I did need. I just didn't want to like screw around with it. I wanted to leave it the way it is. But yeah, so I'm just like trying to add like a little shelving area in my bathroom. I did search for one and I believe I did find one, but I don't know what it is, but I just like couldn't find it. I don't know. Like I wasn't really into like I'm trying to figure out why it just I'm trying to and right now I'm searching for this one photo. That's why it's taking me so long because it's like a person in a bathtub. I downloaded it yesterday, so I did have it and I have no clue where it is, but anyways, if you saw it in that little section, please let me know because I have no clue where it is. I was obsessed with that painting. That's why I put it there. I didn't want to forget about it. Because knowing me, I would have, and I would have been really upset. But yeah, so now I'm just like looking for shelving. I'm just to add that one photo that I do have on the ground there, which I really liked this idea of the shelving, but unfortunately, I couldn't get that photo up there. I'm still learning, so I'm really trying to I'm really trying to figure out like different ways to do things. Maybe I did keep that shelving here. Maybe I did. I really see, this is the problem. Yesterday was just a disaster, so I don't really remember a whole lot about it. I should have just left it there and it would have been fine, but whatever. Whatever. I never learn. That's just me taking a sip of my ginger ale because I'm thirsty from talking for 30 minutes. Yeah. I know I like to talk, but for talking for 30 minutes is a lot. But yeah, so far I hope you guys are liking this build. I tried really hard to use things that I don't use. Again, I'm repeating myself, I know, but what can I say? I tried. I tried my best. I really in all of my builds I put a bathtub in like my master bathroom. If I do a master bathroom, I don't always do that, but in this one I really wanted to do that. Um Sorry, my brother just texted me. It's his birthday on the 15th this weekend, I think. I really don't know. And his birthday present's actually delayed, of course, because of the mail. So I texted him earlier today and told him that his present was delayed, and he's like telling me, he's like, it's fine, don't worry about it. Like, it's not a big deal. You didn't even have to do anything, get me anything or whatever. Lately, I'm just gonna pause. Lately, I've been using this mirror a lot. I love the size of it. I love like the fit of it, and also the one that you saw peek there, like the large one. I'm definitely gonna be using that later on in one of my builds. I am in love with it. It's just I want to do like a crazy like big house. It's been a long time since I did a big house, so maybe my next build I'll do a big house, but it will be like a few parts. Like I'm not gonna do it in one video like I have been. I really love that wallpaper. It's really cute. Before I decided to rip down the wall, I thought it was really cute, and I kind of wish I did keep it on that one wall as like an accent wall, even though I did get rid of the walls. But yeah, so as I was saying about my brother, he just texted me, and I just when I told him that whatever that his present was delayed, he was like, "Oh, you didn't have to do that," and then he just texted me, "Why? What is it?" Like, what a goof. Anyways, yeah, I get distracted really easily. Like, you'll like if somebody's like talking to me, and then all of a sudden like I hear something. Hey, there's my bee. See what I mean with the distraction. Ah, we're not gonna we're gonna ignore that. But yeah, so I'm just like looking through everything right now. I'm just like cluttering up the desk area. In all of my builds, I have a desk. It's like an activity thing, like for them, for like their skills and stuff. Even though I don't like play in a lot of my houses, it's still a skill building thing. So if anybody does want to download it, you do have the option to do that. But yeah, so hopefully, um, you like the way that I do clutter things. If you have any suggestions on like different clutter items or something that I can do differently, please let me know. I'm always, like I said, I'm always open to feedback. So just let me know. And yeah, I'm really loving the lamp that I did in this, like that one right there. Again, it is a custom content, but I just really liked the idea of that. And what I'm about to add here is a little couch into my office area, which I ended up taking down the walls, like I mentioned. But it's the way that I ended up putting it, it actually ended up way better than I was expecting. So I hope you guys like it too. I'm really hoping that yeah, what did I do here? Oh, yeah, so I was deciding to do like the medium walls and then I changed my mind. Or did I change my mind? No, I actually kept it at the medium walls because I wanted to keep it separate and like away from the doors. So I do add I'm obsessed with that carpet. How cute is that? It's like the little paint covers. It's so cute. I love it. Yeah, so I'm just adding like a little lounge area, and then I'm gonna add a fireplace, of course, because I can't live without a fireplace. And all of my houses, I really love that custom content. The big one, again, when I do a big house, I'm definitely gonna be using that. I can't wait to be doing a large house. It's been a really long time. I probably won't do a voiceover for that one. I'll probably just do like a like a speed build. Like even though I am doing a speed build now, I'll probably just do like I don't even know what it's called. My mind is a blank. oh well. But even with the large build, we'll see what I do, but it's definitely going to be a few parts, but I can't wait I can't wait to do it. It's been a long time, so if you have any suggestions like where I should build the large house, let me know in the comments and I will do that. I can't wait. um I normally, for my large build, I usually build in Brindleton Bay, and I do the 64 by 64 lot. Because I have Windenburg, because I never like the very first like pack that I bought, or expansion pack that I bought, was cats and dogs. I don't know. I guess I'm biased because I'm a huge like animal person, so maybe that's why I did, but I love it. So I've always had that one. So I usually build on that, but now that I have the get together one, I'm in Windenburg, and they have the same lot, the 64 by 64 lot. So I don't know, we'll see. Like I did build one in Windenburg before with the 64 by 64 lot, but we'll see. I'm not sure. I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do, but and I'm just adding like these little flowers onto the windows. I just love the extra details that I did add into this. And the thing with this build was that it actually didn't take me as long. Maybe because I'm getting the hang of like this recording. I don't know. We'll see. I don't really know why I'm doing this, but I just I find it calming when I'm building. Like if I'm having a bad day, like today, I had a really I can't even, I don't even want to talk about it, but I had a really bad day at work today. Um, Now I'm just doing the exterior. I really love that, the one that I did use. I believe that's the custom content that I use, and I just downloaded it yesterday. I think like just before I did this build. I can't remember. But yeah, so you can see like the sneak peek of the house that I did, the one that I did yesterday. It's just right next door. I built this one in Newcrest, if you didn't know that already. But yeah, so I'm just like straightening up the windows and doing all that stuff here. I'm really loving that pinkish, like peachish color that I did use in that common area of the upstairs. I just, I just really like it. I don't know. There's another house that I did a while ago that on my MacBook that I'm in love with, and I don't even know if I have it on the gallery or not, but I did. If it's not on the gallery, then I lost it, and I'm gonna be really upset because I worked really hard on that house. It took me a long time. I had like two lofts in it. I had like separate rooms. I had like a kid room. I had two kids room, like a boy and a girl, like a Pokemon themed room. Then I had a princess themed room. Yeah, I lost all of that custom content, and I can't even seem to find the princess themed room, the princess themed stuff that I did have from before. Because I don't know why. I love doing like little girls' rooms. I don't know. I don't know. Now I'm just doing the outside. I really liked the idea of the glass roof. I really wanted to utilize the amount of like light as much as I could because it is like a little book room, so I really wanted to do that. Another thing I don't normally add is like a chimney onto my house, but I decided to go the extra distance. I don't know, but I really wanted to add the little extra bit of it. I was gonna do the white roof, but I thought it was a little bit too much white for me. Like it's a little bright. Now I'm gonna be working on the outside. The outside of this house was, it's average. I think I don't really remember what I did for the outside. Like I mentioned, I was really tired yesterday, but when I build, like I feel like I'm in like a new world, so it's not really like, I don't know. It's just different. So I don't even remember what I did. I was just tired, so we'll see. Um yeah, it took me a few tries. For some reason, when I'm trying to build, sometimes I forget like what I'm working on or like what I'm doing, and I just like exit it really fast, and I'm like, oh, like I just keep doing it over and over again. You'll probably see that a lot because I do that quite often. I love the water from the get together, like adding that little color of the water, and I love that one thing from the light from spa day. It's just really cute, and it lights up the pool really well at nighttime. I don't normally add the lights anymore. I used to do that when I first started building a long time ago, but now I'm like, whatever, who cares? Um, Something I'm like obsessed with that swan pool floaty, and it actually does work in game. It is a custom content, but it's not. I don't know. It actually works. For some reason, I downloaded a few months ago. I downloaded one, and it just didn't work. Like it wasn't functional. So yeah. I'm just finishing up the backyard. I don't think I really did a whole lot most of my backyards look the exact same. I don't think in this lot I did a hot tub or anything like that. I just kept it simple. I do add a couple trees around like the picnic table area, which you'll see in a second here. But yeah, it's like a little shaded area, but I kind of felt like maybe I shouldn't do a shaded area. But anyways, you'll see later on when once I finish the finishing touches on this one, you'll see that I did move around the table. This little front area that I'm about to do, like with the flowers and stuff, is so cute. I'm obsessed with it. The way that I, I don't normally do a lot of detail in the very front, but for some reason I was feeling the flowers. I don't know. You'll see that in a second, but I really liked the ending of the flowers. I really like that I did these sunflowers and that I sized them up. They're just really cute. It gives it like that little bit of extra. And you know what? I think I forgot a mailbox. Maybe. Who knows? I always do that. I always forget. I either forget a mailbox, I either forget a what's it called? Garbage can for the outside. I'm really bad at that. I forget it all the time. I'm just adding like a little chair there. I don't think I kept the flower by the window because I did want to add the two um chairs, and I felt like they didn't fit if I did keep it there, but I don't really remember exactly what I did. Oh no, I did put a mailbox. See, I remembered. I have a really bad memory. Like I mentioned in that first video, I have a really terrible memory. Now I'm just adding like some little lavender for the outside. I just kind of like go around and like put it around the lighthouse there. And I don't think I really added any more plants like around the front. I think I just did it around that spot area. Again, I don't remember what I did. Who knows? And maybe I added a water fountain to the side, on the other side. I don't remember. Or was that my last build? I guess we'll find out in a second. Uh, did I do? Oh no, I did do the water fountain. It's gonna be really cute actually. I'm really glad I wasn't gonna do a fountain, and again, I don't normally do fountains. Like I'm just not a fountainy. I don't know. We'll see. But with the Get Famous pack and the Jungle Adventure and stuff like that, they actually have some really cute like fountain items. So I did want to use them, and like those lily pads are so cute. And the moss from Jungle Adventures, just something I don't normally do. So I was really excited to use that today. So yeah, and I love this like fountain from Spa Day, but I didn't end up using it. I used that one, this one from Jungle Adventure. It was just really bold, and I really liked it. So yeah, I just really I wanted to utilize that a lot, and I wanted to make sure it looked cute. And I think I'm gonna add like a few trees in the front there as well, but I don't really cover up the fountain that much. I think it's just like a little bit, like the side of it. That's pretty much it. But yeah, so now I'm just like doing like the finishing touches on the outside. So I'm just adding like the trees and yeah, like the little curb appeal stuff. But yeah, so I hope you guys really like this build. I worked hard on it, but it was also like something for me to like mentally to like kind of get everything off my chest and like build and do something that I love to do. So yeah, so I put my heart into this. Every time that I do a build, I always put my 110 into it. I don't like screw around. Like once I have a vision, I either do it like I go ahead and build right away, or I actually write it down, because if I don't write it down, I'm going to forget my idea, which again, like I mentioned, I have a really bad memory, so I will forget. So yeah, so now I'm just going to add like a little planter box. Again, that's like another skill item, and I'm going to use this arch from Island Living. It's such a little added bonus into that little piece there. I really wanted to do a lot with this curb appeal, and I really hope it works in game. Again, I'm terrible with playtesting, but what can I say? I try, and I hope you guys are liking it. But again, with those freaking Jardine chairs, but this time I actually changed the color. So shocking, I know. I changed the color of the chair. See, like I changed it white. Ooh, big difference. But yeah, I did change the color. I wanted to use a different color. I actually thought in my head when I was building, I was like, I did say in my video, I never change the color of these chairs. So in this build, I'm going to change the color. I just have to. It's just what I have to do. And now I'm just going to do a quick overview of everything in this house. I'm just doing the trim. And yeah, I don't think I'd change anything else in this build. I believe like just like little items that I'm just gonna change before I completely do it. I don't think I put this in the gallery, or maybe I did, who knows. Um, I definitely did by now, but now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think I did. But yeah, so I'm just like doing like a quick overview. There's the bedroom, here's the bathroom, like the master bathroom area. I did keep the shelving, and I did do like a small shower. There's like a little nook area, then the desk area. I'm obsessed with that carpet. It's so cute. Um, yeah, so it's just like I'm just adjusting like some of these items. I usually do that when I'm finishing up a build, like, or I'm just doing like a quick overview of everything. There's like my little book area, so I just did like a little front deck. I didn't put any chairs or anything other than that side table. Here's the kitchen. I use that coffee and tea signage. You'll see that in every build. There's the bookshelf, there's the arches that I use, there's the platform with the TV, the living room, and the front door. There's a bathroom. I'm just adjusting the plants. I forgot that I didn't move them, and I put them a little too close. There's the fountain. I'm just going over into it a little bit. There's the backyard. There's the chairs that I did change, and I'm just gonna move or get rid of get rid of one, a tree, and yeah. So I really hope you guys like this build, and I'll see you guys again soon. And give me a quick thumbs up and give me a follow, and don't forget to turn on those notifications. Bye.